Have you ever spent an entire evening with someone and still felt completely alone?
Not alone, because there was no one around.
But alone in the presence of another person, sitting less than an arm's length away. She was there. You were there. But neither of you was really there. Maybe you have blamed the circumstances before. A busy work schedule. The fact that she is too sensitive. But I want to ask a different question today. What if the problem is not her, but the way you are showing up in that relationship? Because there is a kind of energy, one that cannot be bought, cannot be learned from a textbook, cannot be faked, that can make anyone feel more connected to you in 3 minutes than people who have known them for an entire year. It is not your looks. It is not your money. It is not a good story or a sharp way with words. It is presence. And today, we are going to talk about why that is the rarest thing in this world, and how you can start to genuinely own it. Let us begin with something we are all doing, but nobody wants to admit. You are sitting with the person you love. You put your phone face down on the table, and you think that is enough. But inside your head, you are thinking about the email you have not replied to, the meeting tomorrow morning, the thing she said earlier that afternoon that you have not had a chance to figure out yet. Your body is there. But you are not, and she feels that. Not with her intellect, with something far deeper. That particular feeling of talking to someone whose eyes are looking at you but not actually seeing you. In neuroscience, when two people are truly present with each other, when their eyes meet, when their breathing falls into sync, when both of them are relaxed and genuinely inside that moment, both of their brains release oxytocin, the hormone of trust, the hormone of feeling loved. That does not happen when you are half listening and half thinking about something else. It only happens when you consciously choose, in that specific moment, that the person in front of you is the only thing that matters right now. Presence is not a natural default state. It is a decision, and you have to make that decision continuously, moment by moment. Try this today. The next time you are sitting with someone you care about, do not just put the phone face down, put it in another room entirely. Lean slightly toward them. Look into their eyes, not a stare, but the kind of look that says you genuinely want to see the person in front of you. And notice what happens to the energy between the two of you. But presence is not just about being quiet and looking at each other. It is also about how you ask questions. And this is where most of us are getting it wrong. Even people who believe they are excellent listeners, we ask questions to fulfill an obligation. How was your day? And while she is answering, you are already thinking about what you are going to say next. You are waiting for your turn, not actually listening to her. Real connection does not come from you saying something impressive. It comes from the other person feeling seen, truly seen, not just politely heard. And there is an enormous difference between those two things. Try replacing surface-level questions with genuine ones. What has you the most excited lately? Or why does that matter so much to you? And when she answers, do not rush to respond. Stay silent for a few more seconds. Let what she said actually land, instead of being swept away by whatever you say next. That pause is not awkwardness. It is the space where real connection actually happens. When you ask why instead of what, you are inviting her to step into her own inner world. And the person who helps her explore that inner world is a person she will never be able to forget. Now we come to the third point, and this is the one I know will be the hardest for a lot of people. Authenticity, the pull of the cracks. There is a strange paradox in human nature. We spend years carefully building a perfect image, and then find ourselves utterly lonely in the middle of a crowd that admires us. Because people do not connect with images. People connect with real human beings. I once heard about a speaker, perfectly dressed, smooth and polished, armed with all the right data and carefully prepared stories. The audience applauded politely and went home. The following week, someone else took the stage, dressed simply, voice slightly unsteady, and told the story of the most catastrophic failure of his life. The entire room went silent. Then, someone started crying. Then the whole room gave a standing ovation. What was the difference? The second person dared to take the mask off. When you allow yourself to say, "I feel a little nervous talking to you," you are doing the opposite of every male defensive instinct. And that is exactly why it is so powerful. Because it is real. And what is real does not need to impress anyone. It goes straight to the heart. Perfection creates distance. Authenticity creates connection. And now, I am going to tell you what I believe is the single most important truth of this entire conversation. Are you operating under the belief that you need to hide your flaws in order to be loved? That if she sees you uncertain, imperfect, sometimes afraid, she will stop respecting you? Here is the twist. People do not love you because of your perfection. They love you because of the gaps in your soul, the places where they can step in and feel genuinely needed. When you always have every answer, always stay in control, always need no one, you are quietly telling the other person, "I am fine without you." And slowly, she starts to believe it. But when you allow yourself to say, "I do not know how to handle this, and I need you," you are giving her something no one else can give, the feeling that she truly matters to you. That is real connection, not admiration, but needing each other. So starting today, where do you begin?
You do not need to change everything at once.
Just 3 small things. 1. Put the screen away 15 minutes earlier each day when you are with someone you love, not face down, turned off, or in another room.
Just 15 minutes. But those 15 minutes belong completely to them.
2. Practice asking one question that starts with why every single day. Not to judge, but to genuinely understand. There is a very significant difference between those 2 intentions, and it shows in your tone and in your eyes. 3. Practice stillness. A few minutes each day, no meditation required, no rituals needed. Just sit quietly and do nothing. Let your brain relearn how to exist in the present moment without needing to fill every gap with noise. The past is gone. The future has not arrived. This present moment, the moment when you are truly here with the person in front of you, is all any of us actually have. And when you learn to give that moment to the person you love, you are giving them something no algorithm, no amount of wealth, no physical appearance can ever replace. If this video made you stop and reconsider how present you are in your relationships, leave a comment and share a moment when you felt the most genuinely connected to someone. It does not have to be long, it just has to be real. I want to read those stories. Hit like. If you learned something new today, share this with a friend who needs to hear it, especially someone who is trying so hard but still feels a distance growing between themselves and the person they love. Subscribe to Femina Mind to keep exploring the hidden corners of human psychology and the art of genuine connection with us. See you in the next video.